full wedding video of Yu Long and Yang Maimai finally released, fans in tears as the most beautiful ceremony in C-drama history goes public. Every second was a dream. Yu Long whispers tearfully to Maimai as the full wedding footage melts millions of hearts worldwide. Heartline Daily, July 11, 2025, Beijing, Hangzhou. After months of secrecy, speculation, and soaring anticipation, the full official wedding video of beloved celebrity couple Yu Long and Yang Maimai has finally been released to the public, and fans across Asia and beyond are absolutely emotional. The 39-minute video, which premiered at 8 a.m. Beijing time on Starvista's verified YouTube and Bilibili channels, features never-before-seen, professionally filmed footage of the couple's heavenly private wedding, which took place at a secluded mountaintop villa in Hangzhou earlier this year. Within just 2 hours, the video had already surpassed 25 million views, flooded with comments like, "I've never cried this hard over strangers. This is love in its purest form. Every second of this video looks like a drama, but this is their real life. Yu Long saying I do while crying. I'm gone loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face." Movie camera how it starts, a voiceover that gave everyone chills. The video opens not with music, but with Yu Long's voice. Over shots of cherry blossoms falling in slow motion, he speaks softly. "The world saw us as actors. But before the cameras, we were already writing our own script. And this is the moment our real story begins." Instantly, fans were hooked. The cinematic camera pans across fog-covered hills, a sunrise lighting up the sky, and the soft hum of strings builds in the background. Then, a drone shot reveals a stone chapel nestled in the mountains, decorated in blush roses, white lilies, and hanging lanterns inscribed with poetry written by Yang Maimai herself. "Ring a dress like no other." When the camera cuts to Yang Maimai stepping out of her bridal suite, jaws dropped across the internet. Styled by world-renowned designer Chun Li, Maimai wore a custom-made ivory silk gown with embroidered phoenix feathers trailing into a 15-foot train. But it was her veil that caught global attention, a translucent lace veil embedded with tiny handwritten vows in gold thread. "Yes, you read that right, she literally wore his promises. I didn't want diamonds," she once said in an interview. "I wanted words." His words. She walked barefoot down the stone aisle to the sound of a live string quartet playing an original song written for them by a composer friend, a tune that is now being dubbed the Maimai melody and is already climbing global charts on Spotify. The vows that had everyone crying. One of the most emotional moments in the video, and now the most reshared clip online, was when Yu Long delivered his vows. With visibly trembling hands and tear-filled eyes, he said, "I have held swords, scripts, and statues. But the most precious thing I'll ever hold is your hand. And I will never let it go. Not in this life. Not in the next." Yang Maimai's response. "You were written into my heart long before we met. And now, I wear your love like sunlight on my skin." By the time they kissed, long, soft, and surrounded by falling cherry blossom petals, the internet was already breaking down. Party popper the reception, intimate, dreamy, magical. The wedding party was held under an open sky, with only 38 guests in attendance, mostly family and lifelong friends. The reception area was built on a cliffside deck with glass flooring, giving the illusion of floating above the clouds. Key highlights from the reception video include Yu Long slow dancing with his mother-in-law to a classical piano piece, wiping her tears mid-song. Yang Maimai cutting their wedding cake, a 4-tier lotus blossom design, with each layer representing a phase in their love story: first meeting, first kiss, first script together, first home. A hilarious moment where Yu Long tried to give a speech but broke down crying after one sentence, making everyone laugh and clap in support. Wrapped present surprise moment, a private letter, read aloud. As guests were preparing to leave, the couple revealed a secret they'd kept from even their families. They had written private letters to each other months before the wedding and locked them in a box to be opened only on their wedding day. The final segment of the video shows them sitting alone under a tree, reading the letters aloud to each other. Yu Long's voice cracked as he read. "If love is a battlefield, then you were the only one I'd go to war for. You saved me, even before you knew you were supposed to." And Maimai, smiling through tears, read, You didn't find me by accident. You were sent to me. You are my forever prayer answered. This quiet, heartfelt scene is now being hailed by fans as the greatest real-life drama ending ever filmed. Globe with Meridian's internet reaction off the charts. The wedding video is now the #1 trending video in 19 countries, including China, Korea, the Philippines, and Thailand. Global celebrities like IU, Park Seo-joon, and Angela Baby commented on the video. The phrase Yulong wedding has surpassed 800 million views on Weibo. TikTok is now filled with reaction videos, fans crying, recreating My Mai's veil, or lip-syncing to the vows. Digital artists have turned moments from the video into paintings, animations, and memes. Microphone agency statement. In a brief message following the video drop, Starvista Entertainment said, "This moment belongs to them. They chose love, they chose privacy, and now they've chosen to share this joy with the world. We ask that all fans continue to respect their space and allow them to enjoy the sacred start of their new chapter." Why this wedding matters. More than just a celebrity event, the release of the full wedding video of Yulong and Yang Mai feels like a collective celebration, not just of two stars in love, but of something increasingly rare in entertainment: real, grounded, lasting affection. In an industry known for scandals, heartbreaks, and fake relationships, this wedding stands out as something genuinely pure. Every look, every vow, every tear in that video felt unscripted, sincere, and soul-deep. And now, as fans replay the footage over and over again, one thing is clear. This wasn't just a wedding video. It was a love story. A legacy. A reminder that fairy tales, when written by two people who truly love each other, can be real. Congratulations to Yulong and Yang Mai. The world watched you fall in love. Now, the world is watching you begin forever. We'll never forget this day.